Hey guys, I'm back with a continuation of my woodworking kiln. Only this time I'm taking off my woodworking hat and putting on my geek. For those of you who didn't see that video, this is all related to a woodworking kiln that I did a video of, and this is our work now to automate it, put sensors on it, and see what we can find out about what's going on inside. So what we have is a collection of things, from very important to maybe I won't even use it. To start with, I've got a couple of fans here that I bought from the surplus store. I made a couple mounts for them. They can either sit on the ground, they can sit upside down, I can hang them. I need a way to move the air inside. These will probably just be an on kind of affair or off manually. It doesn't matter if they run all the time, but these have to go in before the kiln can actually start running. I'm going to power those with this old 12-volt regulated power supply, and those are the simplest thing that we're going to do in this project. Everything else we're going to run off of an Arduino microcontroller. This is an Atmega Rev 3. I like it, and I've chosen to use it. I have some smaller ones, but I like this one because it's got 4 different UARTs, so I can do things what I find to be really easy with serial communication. Serial's not fast, it's not complicated, it's not sexy, but it works, and nothing here has to be fast. We're not doing control theory on a UAV or anything like that where we're calculating things that are important immediately. As far as sensors go, this is a temperature and humidity sensor. We'll be wiring that up. This is just going to be for ambient in-the-box temperature. It'll be towards the top at about the middle. These 2 sensors are probably the next most important sensors. These are temperature sensors that have been put into stainless steel ends, is all they are. These use the Dallas one-wire protocol. And the reason I have these and I wanted them in this nice form factor is because I've drilled holes in the side of a couple of the boards, some of the 8-quarter stuff and some of the 4-quarter stuff. I put holes in. These will be put into the board so I can check more of the internal temperature of the material so I can see how it's doing. This is important for me because one of the functions of the kiln is going to be trying to set the pitch in the pine that's inside the kiln right now, getting ready to be started. I have some additional temperature sensors. These are just thermistors that have been put inside a little stainless steel tube. I'll probably scatter these 2 in there just for giggles, and then find some conversion. I'll have to do a little conversion test on them so I can convert their reading back into temperature. I want to be able to turn on and off the dehumidifier and the heat source. So I looked at getting some good sized relays and either getting a little kit and building a relay I could control from the microcontroller, and then I decided that I would rather swap my time for money. I wanted to get this rolling, so what I've done is I've bought these power tails. These will switch 15 amp, 120 volts directly off the microcontroller. There's 3 holes right here, you only use 2 of them. I've got 3 of these, so I can switch just about everything I can think of that I'm going to need in there, including the fans if I want. So put those in there. So once I've got all that, I can hook this to a laptop. I've got an old laptop and just leave it out there to collect data because I'd like to collect it. Or I might go a step further, and this is an LED display that has on the back of it a SD card slot. So I might use this here and capture the data directly. Or what's probably more likely to happen as far as data capture goes is I'm going to use one of these UARTs, hook it up to a set of XPs that I've got laying around, and pipe the data inside to my laptop in here in the warm where I can do data collection, maybe write a little processing sketch to display things. I can get real crazy then. Once it's on a laptop and I can play with the data, who knows, I might write a little app for my phone, write a little web service for it, and be able to pull it from the office. All kinds of potentials there. But right now, it's temperature and humidity, and being able to turn things on and off. Off is important, and we'll get the fans in. So first thing I'm going to do is go out and mount the fans, and then I'm going to write some test sketches to get all these things running one off, and then I'll bring it all together, and I'll show you what we come up with.